Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading from November 12th through the 18th, and I'm using the Game of Thrones Tarot deck. This reading is for all Sag, Suns, Moons, Risings, Sagittarius on the cusp. It is a 6-card spread that I've developed and adopted from Galaxy Tarot, for those of you who know about that app. So, let us get started. The 6 cards will represent different attributes for the week, how you see yourself today, a theme for you this week, the big picture, something you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember, a challenge, a lesson you are learning now, and a gift you will receive. So, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. And as I mentioned for the other signs, I am trying out a new weekly spread this month, so I'll probably do, well, I'll keep going as much as I can with it, but I definitely, this is the pace that I'm kind of going at right now, so weekly readings, daily readings, that kind of thing. Hopefully you all like it, and you can let me know below in the comments. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sag on the cusp, November 12th through the 18th. 6 cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sag on the cusp, November 12th through the 18th. Yes. And please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Definitely check your Moon and Rising sign as well. Okay. And I'll explain the different positions here in just a moment. So it is 6 cards, and we have a 3 of coins. So I feel like work is going well for you, relationships are going well for you. I definitely see you building things up in your life, Sagittarius, this week. I see that team efforts and coordinated activities will probably be going well, contracts going well. You feel supported. I also feel like others are supportive of you. Especially when it comes to team efforts and that kind of thing. So, let's see. How you see yourself today? You've got the 7 of Spears in reverse. That's the 7 of Wands in reverse. So you might have a lot of challenges. You might be facing a lot. People may also be coming at you, Sagittarius, asking you to speak up, to stand up, to defend yourself. And you may not be so into that. You may be kind of backing away from confrontation. You may not want to, for example, always have your voice heard. There could also be a lot of opposition. Okay, you may be facing a lot of opposition, a lot of challenges. You may be backing down too easily. They're saying that you need to stand up, fight for what you believe in, speak up. Don't back away from these challenges or these people. You could have a lot of people pointing fingers at you right now. That could make you feel like, just giving up or backing away. And of course, it could be the other way around where you're doing this to someone else. I do feel like someone is getting cornered here. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. You may be feeling that way a little bit. So feeling your fire sign energy. Now, the big picture and the theme for this week, we have the 2 of Spears. You don't have to stay where you are, Sagittarius. You have options. You also may have a choice to make. So you may be weighing your options this week. I also see you making plans. This card is kind of saying, you have a million reasons to stay where you are, but you just need one good one to move forward. But don't make yourself an option. Always put yourself in the center where you're able to choose. And this is about, having the ability to choose your future. So you could be contemplating here another opportunity. You may not be very happy where you are, or you may be considering other, for example, job opportunities, travel opportunities, relationships, whatever it may be. Just know that you have a choice and you have options. And I always tell people, cast a wide net, you'll get more results. Especially if it's like, for example, looking for a job, or even if you're dating, look in the unexpected corners, look in other neighborhoods, other areas, other zip codes. Really expand yourself as much as possible. Okay, something you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember. The Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you've been looking for a sign, nothing. So this is about boredom and apathy. It tells me that you know that you're not happy where you are, you're not maybe getting the results that you wanted. There can be opportunities coming in, but you're just missing them, or you're not seeing them for what they are. This is a lot of stagnant emotional energy. So this is telling me that you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get away from the withdrawal and the boredom and look for something better. If you've already extended an offer to someone and they're not responding, or you feel like discontent where you are, it's definitely time to kind of move, make some moves here. Too much time spent in withdrawal, too much time spent kind of with too much on your plate can kind of make you lethargic, apathetic, etc. So you already know that you've been looking for a sign, you've been looking for a signal from the universe or from another person, and maybe you haven't gotten it. So they're telling you that it's time to move forward and to look in another direction. Challenge for you this week is the Two of Swords. Yeah. So you're feeling stuck, you're feeling torn, you may be in a stalemate situation, you may be refusing, or someone may be refusing to say that they like you, or you may be refusing to say that you like someone else. But here we are ignoring our feelings because we feel like if we make one decision, the other one will automatically go away. Like we're going to cancel the other one out. So you're afraid to make a choice here, you're afraid to make a decision, but your challenge is to come off the fence about that, to get out of the stalemate, to get out of the stagnant energy. There's a feeling of wanting to stay neutral, not wanting to rock the boat, but you need to in order to get out of this feeling of nothing happening, nothing changing, and just looking for a sign, which is very passive, get out of that passive approach. Lesson you are learning now, Ten of Spears in reverse. This is usually about having to, doing it all on your own, procrastinating, feeling like a martyr. This is telling me that you don't have to do it all on your own. You're learning how to possibly dump some responsibilities onto someone else's plate. Delegate. Stop trying to do it all by yourself. This could also be having to do with a move, needing to relocate. Your lesson seems to be that you need to drop the burdens. You need to drop the feeling of that you have to do it all on your own and not having anyone else to share that burden. You may also need to learn how to clear your plate and make room for other things other than work, duties, and responsibilities. For example, you need time to have fun. You need time to socialize. You need time to go out and do your own thing. So this is about learning how to pivot in a new direction, how to drop the burdens, duties, and responsibilities and find something that is going to really manifest in a more positive way. And you're learning how not to take on all of the responsibility by yourself, because when you do that, you get burned out. A gift you will receive this week. More fire energy. We have fire, 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 and fire. It's definitely. And then we have these two kind of more not sure energies. So a gift you will receive this week is coming out of conflict. Staying out of the BS, not engaging in the competition, not feeling like you have to fight and defend yourself all the time. I also see here that a lessening of the frustration, a lessening of the obstacles, petty hassles, and struggles. This is kind of you saying, you know what, I don't have to deal with this anymore. I'm removing myself from being in the fray, and I'm removing myself from the conflict because I just don't want to have to deal with it anymore. So it's kind of like you see how maybe you're part of the problem by putting so much emphasis on your role in the situation by just removing yourself from the situation completely. This is like saying, you know, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to feel conflicted or in conflict. So I think for some of you, you'll be making a decision, and that decision is not to put yourself in the way of confrontation, of conflict, of feeling like you're always burdened or hassled, or that you have to do everything on your own. And you know, you can find people that support you. You can also find things to do that are going to contribute and help build up your value, as opposed to things that are just busy work, procrastination, or things that just make you feel weighed down and like obligated to them, if that makes any sense. Because I currently see like right now that you're having trouble making a decision, and I think that what will help you is to choose a direction and go in that direction. Realize that you are not the option. You always have options. And definitely speak up for yourself. Definitely stand up for yourself where necessary. You may be learning that some things are just not worth your time and effort, and figuring out what those things are will help you clear your plate for more important things that are worth your time and energy, that will give you a bigger return on your investment, such as relationships, people, things that you enjoy doing. Okay, Sagittarius, that is your weekly forecast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I send you off with love and light, and have a wonderful week. Take care.